Hello, this is Ashee from Crafting with Ashee and welcome to this video. I hope this finds you well. This is the box I have to share with you today. It's this cute little gift box in the style of a sandwich box, and it opens up just like that and then closes up again, and then I've just used a clip here on the top just for some decoration. So I've made these before, and we've done this before in Online Card Club as well. That happens in my Facebook group. You can see the link in the description box. So I thought I would share one with you today, another Christmas one, and I'm going to do a different colorway. We're going to start off with real red, and this piece measures 4 inches by 11 3/4 inches. I do have a template here, as you can see, and we are going to score on the short side at 1/2 inch on both sides. So that's 1/2 inch, and then twist it around and 1/2 inch again. And then on this long side we are going to score at 3/4 inch, and then at 5 inches, and then at 8 inches, and then at 11 inches. But this template will be on the blog post, which you'll find on my website, and then you can find that in the link in the description box below. I have another piece of real red here that measures 4 inches by 4 inches, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch on all sides, just like that. Really simple. Okay, so let's move the scoreboard out the way, and I'm going to bring my trimmer in. I'm going to take this real red piece, this 4 inch by 4 inch piece, and we're going to cut it along here point to point. So I'm just going to use my trimmer so it's easier for me, and just line it up. And cut like that, point to point. Now the designer series paper is the Boughs of Holly, and I've got a piece here that measures, I think this measures 2 3/4 inches square, and we're also going to cut this piece point to point so it matches the base piece, just like that. Okay, we can get rid of the trimmer now, and we can score, we can fold on all of our score lines. Okay, last one on this main piece, so I'm going to deal with this first. I'm going to bring in my template again, and you can see we have a bigger box here, or rectangular box, and then 2 smaller ones here. And you can see we're going to cut away this 1/2 inch score line. Let me put this on top, all the way till this point here. So from the base you're going to cut away the 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and these 2 other blocks, and then stop there. It's easier to take a picture and to see. Okay, so you're only left with a 1/4 inch score, 1/2 inch score line on this largest block. That's the only one you wanted left from. Okay, now you can do this with your scissors or with your trimmer. I'm just going to do it with my scissors. See which side is easier to see. I think this side is easier to see. And just cut that away, just like that. And straight up the score line. And then the same here at the very top, these tiny little squares or rectangles you're going to cut out. Okay, so let's get rid of that. and bring in our template again, and you can see it's beginning to look similar. Now these tabs here, we need to miter them, but miter them at quite an acute angle. So you'll see here what I mean. You're going to cut them at an angle, but this is quite an acute one. Just like that, and you might need to trim more off, we'll see when we put together our box. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we need to round the corners on these two little 3/4 inch tabs at the end, 1 and 2. Now I'm just going to use you can use any corner rounder you want. I'm just using this one. It's one I've had in my stash for years. I don't even know if they still make it. It's so old. Haven't got a clue where I got it from or anything at all, but it works for me. So there, I've rounded those edges. So now I'm going to set that aside and work on these two triangular pieces. So we're just going to fold again on our score lines, just like that. And now you see here where these two score lines intersect, we're going to cut off like this. So let me show you here. You can see here where these two score lines intersect, you're going to cut at an angle. So, and this is to get the bulk out of the corner, just like that. You're going to do the same for both pieces. Like that. Now if you fold your flaps in and then turn over, you'll see they're going to stick out like this. So you just want to cut that excess off. And again, fold these flaps under and you'll see, and cut off that bit that sticks off. Okay. That should be all the cutting done for now. We can do some sticking. So I have the designer series paper here. This paper is, as I said, Boughs of Holly. It's a different one to previously. And we're going to just stick this down here. And then the other one. Okay, it's much easier to put your paper down like this than after you've assembled your box. Much easier. Now if you bring your box in, you'll see it'll start to want to come together, and as you can see here, like that. This long side is going to be the front, so where you've got the two little flappies, and that's where we're going to stick our largest piece of paper. Just like that. Okay, so it's going to come together like this. So now we want to stick our triangles in here like that. So on the same side as the paper, you're going to put glue on one flap, and then you're going to line it up with the edge here, this edge, and this score line here. like that. And then we're going to put some more glue here and glue that in like that. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now don't rush this, there's no race. The fact that you're using wet glue is great because it'll give you a little wriggle room to get this thing lined up as best you can. Need a little bit more glue there. Okay, and then the same will be true here. This is going to go in like that. Same thing, glue on this bottom tab and then line it up with the base. And some glue here. I'll line this up with the side, the back. There you go. So let's put this glue away for now. And then we're going to see if this is going to go in and stay closed. Now you see it's wanting to pop out. That doesn't mean you've done something wrong. It just means you need to cut more away from these side flaps at a more acute angle. And then we'll have a look and see. I think I need to cut some at the top here as well. It's better to have too little cut off, and then you can make adjustments as you need it. There you see now we've taken off that bulk and it's happier to cut. I think I'm going to got glue on my scissors, which doesn't help. I'm just taking very little out, just a hair's breadth out. And there you can see we've got our box. Okay, so we're going to do a little stamping now. Stamp set is Merriest Moments, A Joyful Christmas, and we're just going to stamp in real red ink. Down and hold. Lovely. Close this up. Let's use real red. That's what I found. Punch out a piece here with the Label Me Lovely punch, and then we're going to punch out our sentiment using the same punch. Just like that. Okay, and then we are going to cut this one in half. Like that. I'm going to put adhesive on the back of our sentiment, and we're just going to use this to lay matte, very gently matte, our piece, just to give a little border, make it pop a little bit. Trying to get it even on both sides, on all sides I should say, like that. And then we're going to stick this down with some dimensionals, so let's do that. Okay, take the backs off. And then check they're all off. We're going to put that in the centre of our box, just like that. And then we can decide what ribbon we want. I bought a few options. Can either have real red or gold, or this gold. Actually, I think we're going to go with real red. And we're just going to attempt to tie a little bow. Where's my loopy gone? Okay, cut this off at an angle. And then some glue dots. We don't need that anymore. I love making little boxes like this. They're just so cute. Imagine this box filled with some yummy fudge or something. Lovely little gift. So they're the two boxes. You can tell me which you prefer, the left or the right, the green or the red. All the measurements, as I said, will be on the blog post on my website, and the links to that and all my social media links are in the description box below. As I said, it includes a link to my Facebook group where I host a monthly online card club, and we actually make projects just like this in my craft club, so do come and check it out. If you enjoyed the video, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know, and please don't forget to subscribe to future videos. So until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!